came. The kiss kept building in heat and passion. His hands became busy kneading and squeezing her tits, pinching her hard, sensitive nipples. One of his hands moved to her ass, his cock still jammed into her wet, sticky, swollen cunt. Doesn't sound very comfortable. He began to finger her puckered asshole, lubricating it with the copious fluids they were producing. He reached to the side of the bed and produced 2 nipple clamps. Seeing them, Bella squirmed and lifted her chest, offering her breast to him. He slowly withdrew his huge hard cock from her hot cunt as he applied the clamps to her nipples. She moaned in pain and pleasure as he tightened the clamps and pressed the head of his huge fuck pole against her nether hole. She couldn't believe his cock was still rock hard, his bulbous head stretching her anal ring. She screamed as it stretched her, and he tightened the nipple clamps. She raised her ass to meet his thrust, the cream from her pussy lubricating the shaft as the head popped in. Her body again spasmed against his thrust, and his huge pole began to disappear into her dark cavern. He was again filling her, possessing another part of her. He had fucked her before, but never like this. Before he had made love to her, slow, passionate, and full of love. This wasn't love-making. This was fucking, lust-fueled fucking. This was total, complete possession, and she willingly gave herself to his pleasure. He leaned back with half of his raging still glistening between her ass and his balls. He produced another clip, and she tried to raise her pussy to him. With 2 fingers on either side of her clit hood, he pressed back further, revealing her elongated, engorged clit. He applied the clip, and he rammed his cock the rest of the way into her tight ass. She squirted all over his fingers as he tightened the clip. Bella gasped for breath as pleasure overtook the pain, and he began thrusting his huge cock in and out of her ass. He reached up and released her ankles, freeing her lower body. She brought her knees to hit her chest, and her master's cock reached deeper inside her bowel. He fucked her ass with slow, deep strokes. She spread her legs wide and slid her toes under the cord restraining her wrists, hooking her heels, totally opening her ass to his assault. Edward rammed his cock deep into her and held it there, watching her sphincter suck and grip the base of his throbbing pole. She thrashed her hips and fucked his cock. He remained still as she slowly humped her hips and fucked him now, sliding off his pole until he could see the head at her puckered entrance, then slowly raising her hips to take him deep again, each time taking him completely inside her.
Good girl. You're such a good slut. Fuck my cock at your ass, baby. Come on, Bella. Fuck my cock at your ass.
He encouraged.
That's it, slut. Fast now.
Edward reached up and secured her ankles to her wrist, and pushing a button, she was raised off the bed. Her ass impaled on her master's huge cock. He took her by the hips and pushed her up the length of his cock. Her body began a swinging motion as his cock sawed in and out of her ass.
Oh, fuck. Yes, master. Your cock feels so good in my ass. Oh, Edward. It's so good in my ass. You're so deep. I love it. I love your big fucking cock in my ass.
Their bodies were slapping together now, Edward grunting. His balls began to ache as they slapped her ass. He rammed into her, grabbing her thighs as he shot his hot load of cum deep inside her bowels. It felt like his cock had exploded as he filled her hot fucking ass with a load of hot, thick cum. The feeling of her lover's throbbing cock spewing into her ass took Bella over the edge, her body thrashing her ass, fucking his cock, and her cunt spewing her milky discharge against his body.
Ew.
Edward's hand on her tits, her ass tightened around his cock. She knew it was coming, and she knew she would come again. Her master pulled the clips from her nipples. Her nipples felt like they were exploding, and the pain shot to the top of her brain and then straight to her cunt in the form of another body-racking orgasm. Her body shot off his cock. Panting with wide eyes, Bella watched as Edward's mouth approached her pussy, his teeth taking hold of the clit clip. He bent down on the clip, releasing her engorged clit, and she squirted into his mouth and passed out. The end.
Oh my god. Oh god. Can I just mention I'm at my parents' house right now?